Nearly 2,000 victims and hundreds of people still trapped under the rubble of collapsed houses. A dramatic rescue operation is underway in Myanmar, the former Burma, after a devastating earthquake. The first rescue teams from across the border are reaching the country plunged into chaos. A dramatic race against time. Most towns in central Myanmar lie in ruins. It was the first time in my life that I felt such intense tremors. I had never experienced anything like this before. There are still people under the rubble. That's why rescuers from neighboring countries have rushed to help. Indian and Chinese rescuers are already on the scene. The country is on the brink of a humanitarian catastrophe. There has been a civil war there for 4 years. This further complicates the rescue operation.
This is a catastrophe, absolutely. And we will, as the World Food Programme, along with other stakeholders, be doing everything we possibly can to respond. We must move quickly. Lives are at stake. We are fortunate that the government has now requested international support.
The Americans have also promised to help. The U.S. president has spoken with Myanmar authorities.
We're going to be helping. We've already alerted the people. Yeah, it's terrible what's happened. It's a real bad one, and we will be helping. We've already spoken with the country.
Houses, but also temples, thousands of years old, have been left in ruins. One of Myanmar's largest and oldest monasteries was damaged.
The situation in Mandalay is really bad right now. The clock tower near Mandalay, monastery, collapsed and was damaged. And the obvious part is the old sky bridge sustained damage. I'm sure it's already on social media. And part of the Mandalay moat collapsed and it was damaged. So I think some historic sites from the Myanmar Kingdom era have collapsed, so it's really difficult to estimate the total loss and damage.
A desperate rescue operation is also underway in neighboring Thailand. In Bangkok, the structure of a high-rise building that was under construction collapsed. Dozens of construction workers were under the rubble.
That hope is likely to go 72 hours on from the quake itself. So time is running out, and when you consider that temperatures in the capital have been touching 36 today, you understand why this is such a heart-rending task.
The Myanmar earthquake was one of the most devastating in years. The epicenter itself was relatively shallow beneath one of the country's most populated areas. The tremors were felt hundreds of kilometers away, including in China. According to estimates, the number of victims, which has already reached 2,000, could rise significantly, as rescuers have yet to reach many places.